Hey, welcome back to www.andyourbirdcansing.oopsie. Uh, got some big news for you. Really big news. But first, that magazine I was showing you dudes the other day, which I can't find, the one with the cover of Bubba Watson on it, and he's hitting that drive, and it looks like the ball's up here on a tee. In that magazine, they listed like the top gazillion teachers in the United States of this America, and hell, I almost expected to see me in there, but I missed it this time. But the one name that was omitted was our buddy, Mr. A.J. Boner. And A.J. is never going to make one of these lists in the major magazines, and the reason A.J. is not going to do it is because A.J.'s middle name is Copernicus. And I'm going to let you guys figure that out. But I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about this really big event coming up. Over the Thanksgiving week, me and Mrs. Peel, we went out to California. And we went out to California to play with our new grandson. And while we were out there, and the new grandson, his name is LD. And, well, that's not his real name, that's what I call him. LD stands for little dude. LD's a cool kid. You're going to have to watch out for him once he hits the tour. Anyway, I was out there and I contacted AJ, and I said, hey dude, what I'd like to do is I'd like to show up with my camera, and I would like to just sit down and talk to you and ask you a bunch of stupid questions, and you can just give me the smart answers and we can go from there. Now, I didn't know this was going to happen. I wanted it to happen. I've been wanting it to happen for a long time, but I didn't know if it would. And actually, the key to this thing is that AJ's son, David, got involved, and he sort of cleared the way for me to do all this logistic-wise. And one day, over Thanksgiving week, I showed up with my camera, and we got a lot of really neat shit down on tape. Neat shit. Good shit. So here's the deal. Starting in January, early January, I'm going to show one of those interviews, and then I'm going to do some shows based on the good shit that comes out of those interviews. Comes out of that one interview. February, we're going to lead off with the second interview. And then March will be the third interview, and that month's content, that month's shows will have to do expressly the points that AJ brings up. And if I haven't mentioned it before, there's some really good shit here. So I'm really excited about it. I've watched some of it since getting back. I haven't watched all of it. I got to turn it over to Mr. Wizard, which I hope to do tonight. And we'll see how all this turns out. But I'll tell you what. We're in our 60th so episode, and we got a bunch of the corners on film, and you ain't seen nothing yet. You gotta watch these interviews because you're gonna learn a lot. Now, speaking about learning a lot, and we gotta get this jiggy between the two of us. A.J. Boner is the best damn instructor in the United States of America. And I don't care who you have on this list, A.J. is number one. And I'm letting you dudes in on that secret. If I'm you, he's got a book out there. I definitely buy the book. If you buy his DVDs. But I'm telling you, what you need to do is go to www.ajgolf.com, look up his school. For what you get in his school, it's very reasonable. And what you get, no, you don't get a 5-star room. No, you don't get a Mediterranean breakfast. No, you don't get a French breakfast. No, you don't get a dude breakfast. In fact, I don't think you can get a breakfast. What you're going to get is you're going to get a stop in the journey that I guarantee you're going to learn how to hit the ball. And once you learn how to hit the ball, maybe some of the nonsense that I put you through will start to make a little bit of sense. But I'm telling you, nobody does this better. You know, it's like Moody's or Standards and Poor telling you that they're gonna change the rating on somebody else when they're the assholes who had all those mortgage derivatives rated at AAA. You know, it's like Penn State turning a blind eye to what was going on there. It's the institution. Penn State's the institution. You know, it's like all the university presidents not wanting a playoff system in football because it's the institution. The institution cannot get out of its own way. It can't stop thinking the way it's been thinking for the last gazillion years. And that's why A.J. Boner is not on that list. And that's why, if you want to see somebody about how to hit a golf ball, you need to go see A.J. Boner. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That's it. That's the close of this episode of The Corner. Wait till the 1st of January, real early in January. The first interview will show up, and then I'll be doing my thing, and I can't wait. You guys have been sending cards and letters. Mrs. Peel loves them. She only reads the nasty ones to me, but some of the other ones do finally get through. Hey, I didn't, you know what? I forgot the way I tape this thing is always messed up time-wise, so I didn't get to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. But I am here to say Merry Christmas. You will see this hopefully before Christmas. And, you know, peace and joy and all that good stuff. Adios.